All right, darlingdom. Are we back? Are we back? Yes, I think we're back. Oh, I bit my tongue and it's very painful. Very painful mundo. Okay, let's just get this off the screen. We don't like that. We don't like what happened in that last game. Um, so here, I think we had another King's Indian. Um, once again, I didn't quite see the full game, but I think it was like um, very similar to what happened last time. Let's just quickly see. Um, yeah, I think we're having the same game we had yesterday. Mm, well, no, not quite actually. So here, the guy played knight a6, but okay, let's see. Let's see what happened. Actually, no, there's a pawn on c5 this time. Wait, I didn't even see that. Okay, so things went a little bit differently. I don't exactly know the move order. Um, I guess maybe went knight a6 here. I don't even know. So h3, um, c5, d5, something like this. Yeah, I think this is the position, as far as I can tell. Oh, we're also in round three, of course. Hmm. Yeah. Well, things didn't go so well so far. Um, we didn't have a ton of fun last round. Let's just forget what happened there. It was a disaster, a little bit of a disaster, but it's all forgotten. And now we're going to crush this person. Person is on a 0 as well, and he's 1992, so good candidate to get some rating back. We're minus 28 right now. Um, but if she wins against this dude, then we're gonna be back around, I don't know, minus 16 or something, maybe a bit less. But, you know, a decent chunk of rating could be gained here. And didn't seem too sure about his. Oh, never mind. He picked Queen A4. A5, sorry. Is what he did? I think so. Which appears, just consult the chess.com Explorer. Apparently, 3 games have been played here. By far most common is, of course, E6, which makes a lot of sense. Um, oh, God damn it. I hate chess.com so much. This wasn't even chess.com's fault, but I don't care. I hate Windows as well. Okay, point being here, after queen a5, you're attacking this e-pawn, and I think knight d2 is again the move supposed to be played. Um, yes, I think that's what the 2 out of the games that have been played in this position did continue with knight d2. Um, I guess this time you can also play bishop d3, and this is also good. I think here you're grand. I'm playing bishop d3. Yesterday she played it in a different position where this allowed a trade, and it wasn't great. So maybe she's more reluctant to play that move today, even though, of course, not entirely connected. The idea here would be knight b4 and bishop b1, I believe, and then we could maybe kick them out again, although we can't really now. Something like this. Maybe here we could also play a3, because now we are threatening to take here, take here. Oh no, but a rook is hanging. Never mind. Forgot about that. Anyway, probably not what's going to happen, and she did play knight d2. So yeah, ignore all that. Learning from yesterday, knight d2 played. Good, I like it. And now, I don't know, I don't like this position for black. I don't know what this queen is now doing there, really. See, how did the games continue in the database? One continued bishop d7 and one e5. E5, okay. Interesting. Not completely expected, I would say. I would expect e6 to be played at some point. E5. Seems like we can just have free reign here. Do this or this. I don't know. Seems like white can play on both sides here. Not sure which side would be better. We'll have to just play calmly. Bishop e2, prepare castles. And it's not clear what black would be doing here. Surely the structure favors white. Yeah, well, actually, keep the variation straight. Okay, so yeah, bishop e2 would be an option after e5. What else can he play? The other move that has been played before was bishop d7. And again, I think just bishop e2 and castle next, pretty much, no matter what. I guess maybe they're gonna do something like this. Castles. I don't know, or maybe you do play e6 at some point. But again, you can continue the same way. So yeah. Hello, Chaotic and TJ. Competing interpretations of time. Very interesting. Okay. I woke up at 2 p.m. It feels like morning. Nice. Okay, yeah, the opening, I recreated it, but it was something like this. Just a normal King's Indian, and then, I don't know, some variation of it. I never know. Queen a5 was a bit odd, the first. I mean, it's been played before, but it's kind of rare. And I like knight e2 as a response. And now we're just waiting. He doesn't seem too well prepared. He thought before queen a5, and he's thinking again. A bit odd. Wait, I'm just setting some things up. Seems like something you would do. Well, I don't know. It looks already quite uncomfortable. Not gonna lie to you guys. Um, I don't know why you did this. I don't know what the point was, really. Just wave. Maybe I can grab one of the pieces. Take the queen, and then I sacrifice it on a2. Maybe we can play queen b6. And just queen c2. And then maybe you want this. But you can either go here or here, and then entangle after all. Um, I don't know. It just seems like your pieces are all out of place. Um, and you're giving white a lot of time later. So I don't know. I don't know what the plan's gonna be. Hmm. Yeah, not sure. Wait, I'll just check out what's happening in the Grand Swiss for a second. Um, Looks like Faruja is going to lose after he blundered in a bit of a silly way. He just kind of gave an exchange. I don't know. I mean, what it looked like to me anyway. I'll give you a second-hand commentary. Actually, Frederick Svane almost beat Anish today, winning, but then took a draw in time trouble. Zatorov might win. Keimer was losing, but was probably gonna escape. Mishra might beat Yu Yang Yi, which would be fun for him. Would be +2. Um, After struggling a bit last year. Hans Niemann looks like he might win against Rasmus. Svane is very short on time and has a bad position. This doesn't look good. Um, I won't put it on screen because it's only chess, so what other interesting games are still going? Ivanchuk. Oh, Ivanchuk is winning. Let's go. Little Chucky Chookster. Very nice. Hmm. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what else is interesting. Right, did Diana leave her seat? Something new. We haven't seen this before this tournament very much. She's been mostly at the board. Um, yeah, she lost from unfortunately the one of the most winning positions you'll ever see. Out of the well, not opening, but like early middle game. That was an unfortunate series of events. Her opponent just blundered an exchange very early on. but yeah, didn't turn out too well, unfortunately. And she also did had a repetition and declined and wanted to win, but even in the end, there were some misses back and forth. So I don't know, not a great game, but yeah, she wasn't really feeling it. Money just had some distractions, but it's all gonna get better, and I'm gonna have some cereal. So there, so I can send more power over, all for the good of the stream. I don't know why these bits of cereal are so huge. I feel like I have to crush them first before I can eat them. Bit odd. Maybe we should bang it around a bit in the bag. Maybe I need to let it soak a little, just for, you know, softness sake. I really bit my tongue earlier, um, but actually it's not that bad now. I was worried I was gonna suffer for the whole commentary now, but actually we're grand. Um, okay, guy made a move. What move did he make? E6. Okay, makes sense. Um, I think we can just chill. Bishop E2. Just play quickly, confidently. I would like that. I think Bishop E2 is by far the most natural. You could also think about Bishop D3, sort of inviting knight B4 and then going back or something. I don't know if that's an idea that makes any sense. You'd want to do that, yeah. That was not fun. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, I heard. Although that was pretty close. Same goes for the level of anxiety I was feeling watching Diana play earlier. That was, yeah, very anxiety inducing. I think that's your ASMR stream of the day. I don't know what she's thinking about. Display, no moves. All good. Play that up, get ready to castle. Things are gonna be grand. Hype. Hype indeed. The cereal is terrible. I'm not happy with the things on offer at Dutch Little. It's not it's not up to my standards, I'm afraid. Oh well. Global Chess League Open qualifiers. Interesting. I mean, it's probably going to be won by a cheater anyway, so it doesn't matter, really, how good you are. Ooh, lots of pancakes. Yes. Made me feel rather cheerful. That's good. That's what we like to hear. Come on, Mersey, make a move there. It's not that deep. We can just make the move. Just bishop e2 and chill. And that's fine. That's all we need. I hope she's not thinking of taking or something like that. That can't be. That would be really bad, probably. Because if we did this, mm, we're gonna have some worries here about our pawns. Although, I mean, it's probably still not that bad. I was just worried about getting them activity, but I guess for now everything's fine. We can get castle. But anyway, there's no reason to do this. We just don't help them develop, make them give us tempi. Hey, Kai Judo. Also, a fellow darling Owen is also playing in the tournament. Actually, let me check how he's doing. I don't know. Is he in challengers or majors? Hmm. Yeah, also Lorena is playing as well. Lorena Putar. I guess he is in the majors. Um, how is he doing? It's a big tournament then. So it looks like he Won the first one, and the second one is not yet entered. What's up with that? That can't really be true. I don't know. Confusing. Oh well. Okay, what did she play? Oh God, no, she played knight b3. I hate it. Why? Why are we doing that? What's the point? Our knight was good there. Why did we give them this whole thing? Maybe she wants this. But why? I don't understand. Maybe it's fine to be honest, but I don't know. I don't really get it. Your knight was perfect where it was sending things. Can always go to b3 if you need it. This queen, on the other hand, not really doing anything on a5. I don't like it, but maybe that's just me. You're saying if take on e6, we'll take with the pawn coffin, or I don't know. I wouldn't think so, but maybe. Now we have this weird structure without the benefits, I feel like, but I don't know. I'm not too familiar. You know this better than me, I imagine. I mean, probably both is doable. But anyway, I mean, I think taking is anyway not correct. So let me just make sure we don't drift too far off the main line. Yeah, so this is the line. Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would have liked her to just play bishop e2 or bishop d3. It doesn't matter. Like, just play one of them. Play them quickly. If knight b4, then you can always go back bishop e2 if you wanted, and then you know, I think both are fine. I don't like knight b3. What is it doing there exactly? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But maybe it's okay. I mean, I'm sure it's okay. It's just wouldn't be my choice. Let's check in on the big boys. Um, okay, the Keimer ending is kind of interesting. So, knight and two pawns versus um, rook and pawn. I mean, should be a draw, really, even with only one pawn, I think. As long as you can hold the fort. Mishra winning would be kind of cool for the lad. Looks like Niemann's gonna win against Rasmus. I don't know. Not many other games still going, I think. Oh, it is Gorel against Goryachkina. Maybe she can. Yeah, not looking too good, to be honest, for a point. Anyway, what's happening on Diana's board? Guys, still thinking. I'm sorry, I'm not made for commentating on one board. Not made for it. Uh, I can just look like a little bit of a supernatural being in this light. Very nice. Very nice lighting. Yeah. It's gonna take care of itself probably soon. It's also the one slit in my curtains hitting me exactly. Okay, Queen D8. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, black wants to get his queen out of from the silly square, which is also why I don't really understand why we did what we did. But okay. So again, please just bishop e2 or something, or bishop d3. Again, I don't really care too much which one. I mean, it is a decision for sure, because it does sort of determine what this black light square bishop is going to do. Um, Bishop d3, if we get takes, um, or maybe we should actually take with this pawn. And then maybe knight d2, knight c4, and a4. I don't know. I don't know how to play these positions, but this kind of seems like a thing you could do. I just don't like that this would, I mean, happen, and then you could take and then play bishop f5 or something, and it's just a lot of bouncing around. Probably not terrible either, um, but I don't know. I wouldn't go for it. So I think I still prefer bishop e2. Seems like you have to worry about fewer things, I guess. And again, probably c takes. I like the bishop better on e2 for whatever reason. And maybe we can get castle soon or play a4. Um, Reroute. What are we thinking? Which side would you rather have? Which pawn would you rather recapture with if black ever takes on d5? Questions abound. Diana in deep thought. This is a different pose than we were used to. A lot of looking towards the camera yesterday. Um, Now, deep concentration, blocking herself off. What does it mean? Who knows? Also, our Chestercom classroom is called Rare Massive Tent. And I don't know if I agree with that. I think there's a lot of massive tents, unless you want to look at it from a political perspective. A big tent, that is indeed kind of rare. A big tent coalition. Okay, the Faruja game, I mean, I guess it's totally lost, but it's not that obvious to me. Actually, maybe it is quite obvious. Never mind. I take it back. It's fairly obvious. Actually, very obvious, yeah. Never mind. Dognus is still trying to win against Chimer with the rook and pawn against knight and two pawns. Wasn't a great game that by Chimer. Lost multiple points. Was she in good spirits? It was fine. It's grand. She just stresses about a lot of things on and off the board. Actually, I think Chimer pretty much has a fortress. I think there's nothing to be done there in that game. Can relate to that right now or in general. Murzy, make a move. Just move your bishop, please. What are you thinking about? There you go, bishop e2. Love to see it. Excellent. I think that should be the best move. I'm sure bishop d3 is okay, but this seems much more straightforward. Now, the question is, will black take here? And if so, what pawn will she take with? I think with the bishop on e2, it's probably a lot more possible to take with the e pawn. So you don't have all this stuff to worry about with knight b4 and bishop b1. It's a bit awkward. So here I think both would be probably okay. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, what? Sorry, actually. Wait, did I miss something? Where did... Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. She totally took on e6 first. Haha. Wait, when did she do this? Like while I was looking at the thing? I guess she did it here. DE, F takes, bishop e2. Sorry. Here we go. I'm awake. It is a real detriment to not be able to look at the board and anything else at the same time. But we caught ourselves. Um, we caught ourselves. Maybe I do need like a co-commentator, you know? um, okay, well, I mean, so, okay, it's fine. Um, didn't see this, but I think I would have preferred the other way without taking on e6, but okay, it's grand. At least we have a target kind of for the moment. Um, maybe you should do something like this here, actually. In this position, I'm not so convinced. We needed bishop e2. But okay, can't be bad still. I wonder what the bigger plan is here. So now that we played bishop e2. What should be the general goal? Do we want to... Where do our pieces go? I mean, I imagine queen still always goes to d2. And then I guess we castle.